two sentences that haunt me. There have been two sentences that have haunted me for so many years. I'm not going to tell you the whole story of them, but in the material world, the sentences are, if you go home, everything will be destroyed. That's the first sentence. The second sentence is, I'm going home to heal. Now, I truly thought that if in a story in my life, someone went home, it would destroy everything. And on the surface, it felt like it did. But if I look at it from a whole different perspective, when you say, if you go home, or if I go home, right, everything will be destroyed. The point is that the one thing ultimately that will be destroyed isn't anything material, it's your ego. Because going home means you have to destroy your ego. And sometimes the only way to destroy your ego is to create a life where such things happen because of what you've done, that it looks like it's destroyed everything. But sometimes what looks like the biggest nightmare that you've created is the point, because you finally say, I can't do this. I'm not able to make it better. And you realize that it's saying, is the ego, can't do something. The ego is what will be destroyed. And when the ego is destroyed, actually you can go home and become whole. So the very thing that you think is the things you've done that you can't even begin to forgive yourself for, even though you try, or forgive others, or ask their forgiveness, sometimes it's the only way you can finally say, something is too big for me to do it. I can't do it. I'm destroyed. And that's not the problem, it's the point. Because when you finally surrender, say, I can't do it, sometimes you say, oh my God, it's in the very surrendering. And when you stop and you say, there's nothing more I can do, in that moment where you collapse and surrender, you actually find what is truly divine within you, even though it's the hardest thing you've